are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Zach Davies is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Nick Castellanos now, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch coming, here it is. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. At the plate now is Jesse Winker, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. This year against right-handed pitching, Winker is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher better get that ball down because he doesn't have enough velocity to live up in the zone with that fastball. If he continues to miss there, he's not going to get a few of these back.
Line drive base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 6 home runs and 29 driven in.
Nope.
Ball 2 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Votto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Ready with the 1-2.
Nope. Outside.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Two and 2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Reds strand a couple, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. but that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
D. Strange Gordon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they entered play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction. 1
ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's too high.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Inside.
The 1-0 delivery. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Naquin's going back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
2 out here and a runner at second. Ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Hit out toward second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Oh, he's dead.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And their runners at the corners now. Ready with the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. Still no score. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Tyler Naquin.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First pitch on its way. Tucker Barnhart comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report, but Daryl, I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Jose Garcia. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box, Luis Castillo. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Comes set, the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ildemaro Vargas. Here's the first pitch. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Just hung in there on that one. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. First pitch on its way. And that misses ball 1. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next to hit is Maurice Gauthier. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 3-1. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Zach Davies stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Gauthier is off at first with 2 away. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's the 2-1 home.
Nope.
He's falling behind now. 3-1.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
2 out with the man at first. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. Now here's the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. And now, Jesse Winker. He bounced out last time up. The pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Count even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Half is there, 2 gone. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Lifted the other way to left center. Half able to track it down for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, D. Strange Gordon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Sent back up the middle. He's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 down, no one aboard. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And the count will be full. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is there, and he has it for the out. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Inside, ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Now at the plate is Ian Happ as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
First pitch coming. Here it is. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, and couldn't keep his hands back.
The 0-1 on its way.
Aye.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
So 2 on with 2 away, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. First delivery to him. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
0-1.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Rizzo on second, Happ on at first with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready now is Eugenio Suarez. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Suarez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents.
But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
The center fielder, number 27, Tyler.
So here's Tyler Naquin. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Two runs, 4 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the The catcher.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Tucker Barnhart looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
One ball, no strikes to count. Still only one out in the inning. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Jose Garcia, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And that's finally over for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next to hit, Jose Garcia. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Three and 2 now. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. To second for 1 on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Up next,
Back to the top of the order now. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Looking to minimize the damage here. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Right side. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, 2-0 Cincinnati. Now at the plate, here is Ildemaro Vargas. Struck out at his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Very high, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Ball 2.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Standing in now, Corey Gauthier. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout attack going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
To the plate now, Zach Davies, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That evens it up 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Gauthier, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. D. Strange Gordon would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
So the next to bat will be D. Strange Gordon. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch, as he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center.
In comes Naquin.
But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
There's a good job of battling right there, Hero. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
The set and the 1-1.
That That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
First offering on its way.
That's a
A
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball
Count
one.
1-0.
1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either
A ball and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. In is Joey Votto now.
Joey Votto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air down the right field line.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
Popped him up. Bryant is there. 2 down. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now Now here it comes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, the bottom fell out of it.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out, 1 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Wade Miley, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. At the plate, Ian Happ. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's Javier Baez. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Our score remains 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
That wasn't a bad pitch in his last at-bat when he hit that home run opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you simply have to tip your cap to the hitter. That was a really good swing and a great piece of hitting.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Tyler Naquin.
In now for the Reds, Tyler Naquin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled away. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
He's ready now. The pitch.
Ball 2.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Jose Garcia. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Up next to Cincinnati, the pitcher.
Max Schrock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Max Schrock.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the 0-1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Here's the 0-2. Naquin over at second. Garcia at first. 2 out in the inning. And it's fouled away.
Nope.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it is.
I got to count 2 and 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Two and 2. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They lead it 2-1.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Noah Ramirez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 41, Noah Ramirez.
Now it'll be Ildemaro Vargas. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball up there.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Ramirez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. From the stretch. Changeup called strike 1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Runners off for second. And this one's in the dirt. Well, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
set to deal on 2-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And, oh, no chance for Votto there. It's over his head.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
In now, Corey Gauthier. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Last time through was a base hit. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Up next to the call. The pitcher, Zach Davies.
Into the box now. Zach Davies. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen. In here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, David Bodie.
One pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 is a curveball that gets him out in front for a strike. Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
payoff pitch home. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. Throw won't get him.
We'll see if moving up the third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
And now here is D. Strange Gordon. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once. And now the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Looking at his career totals, Strange Gordon carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike one.
I got 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is skied into short left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-0. In the air, down the line and left. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Ryan Hendricks, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Anthony Rizzo will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Cubbies are in front, 4-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Rex Brothers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Set and the pitch.
Nope.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tie run to the plate.
High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping up is Jesse Winker, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches. Attack the strike zone early. A lot of deep counts and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Castellanos on at first, nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air out to center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 2 the count to Suarez.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in next, Mike Moustakas. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So in now for Chicago. Ian Happ 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
First offering. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-0 home. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2-0.
Popped him up. Barnhart over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in is Javier Baez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Ready with the 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 2-1 home.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The next Cub up, Ildemaro Vargas. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0. Hey.
The 1-1 home. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And the payoff pitch. Baez breaks from first. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Once again, a 3-2. Runner going a second time. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, you know it's not a hit and run right there with a 3-2 full count. Just putting a runner in motion, but it worked out just the same. Nice base hit right there, and we got first and third.
At the plate now, Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now. Digging in next, Corey Gauthier. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Vargas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now 6-2.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Jason Hayward will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. First offering on its way. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. A 1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's inside.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he leads off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Lucas Sims takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Stepping in is D. Strange Gordon. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 3. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs. He's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
And stepping in, Chris Bryant notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate.
Yeah, super successful for that moment, but this is a completely different situation. And with no one standing on third, he's going to have to drill something into the outfield in order to get a ribby.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, bases loaded. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering, and he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
3-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs lead this one 6-2. Roberto Osuna is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. In there, and it's even at 1.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Osuna, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
2-2. Pitch on the way. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Stepping in once again is Jose Garcia. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Naquin, the runner at second with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the stretch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Aristides Aquino will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Enters play here at 279. 5 homers and 14 driven in. And that misses 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Again, with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They still trail here at 6-2. Amir Garrett will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's one down now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy's been a solid hitter his entire career, but he definitely likes to swing left-handed against right-handed pitching, so he might be up against it here. His numbers in his career down a little bit, swinging right-handed against left-handed pitching.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's falling behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Winker is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next to the top.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitting .429. First offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Two out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 6-2. set to start the ninth in this one, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's up there.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first down. Now to bat, Joey Votto flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The 1-0 home.
Yeah.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. This is just fair as it'll hug the line and head for the right field corner. Votto will take the turn and head for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Votto leads off second with one gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bullet back up the middle. Hap is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The Reds down to their last strike. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 6-2 the final total today. The Cubs get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Zach Davies earned his 5th win of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.